backcourt tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Conley feeling it out. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Porzingis can't hit. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Doncic against Mitchell. With the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Misses the layup. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Porzingis passes to Brown. On the wing, Doncic. And count it from 19 feet away.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And it's Conley penetrating. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Such a wide open look. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here he goes. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. The one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Mavericks trail by 9. And he drives in. No good from Finney Smith.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one, no good.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Dallas has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. They control from outside. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic outside. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, know what? Mavericks trail by 10. Down kicks to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
From deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Jumps up and slam dunk by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense.
He made it. He got it. Big time.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. All alone. And Utah again with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Conley against Doncic. Conley dishes to Gobert. He takes it in and slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert is making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Doncic passes to Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
O'Neal inside. Driving inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Conley against Doncic. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of the activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Gobert up and in on the
Rudy
lane.
Gobert.
Gobert's got 10 points. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Inside, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Conley against Doncic. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 13.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
$20 seconds left to play here in the half. Here is Conley. Mitchell outside. No good from outside. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Conley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A dominating first half of basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni into the one. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Gay. Porzingis with the steal. Finney Smith kicks to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Gay dishes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
There's the drive. Passes it to Ntilikina. Kleba with it. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Oni passes to Ingles. Kicks it to Gay. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 14. Brunson the pass to Ntilikina. Back to Brunson. To the middle. It's deflected. Kleba.
Oni. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Right wing, stolen.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Whiteside, the pass to Oni. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Hassan Whiteside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Whiteside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 70-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brunson. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Brunson the pass to Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Whiteside. The pass to Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingles has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late-day handles. Not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
Clarkson goes in. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Back to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks trail by 20. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Pass to Whiteside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
All right, look who's coming out to court. Come on.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years.
For Utah.
Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. 3-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Jazz. 22 is their biggest lead. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. And here is O'Neal. The dish to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 19-point game. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. Brown finds Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith, covered by Conley, driving to the basket.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Outside Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Brown feeling out a bit and stolen by Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3 points.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, with the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to Hardaway. And the pass to Doncic. Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by Bogdanovich. In close. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the right side. It's stolen by Brown. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz leading by 19. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep 3-point range, the shot by Mitchell, no good. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The drive by Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his.
It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanović.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Bogdanović. It's rebounded by Doncic. On deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in
of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul from 12 feet. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Blocking foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul for 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Now here's Doncic.
That's his first personal foul.
Sinks the tray.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
3-point field goal.
Bridges outside from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Crowder with a steal. Bridges left side. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. And it's Paul off the drive. Kept alive. Ayton finds Paul. Another shot.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. And he drives in. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Off the inbound, and Paul puts it in. Paul's got 5 points. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Ayton, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Doncic into the lane. Second chance shot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 13 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Takes it inside. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Doncic.
That's his first.
The free throw's off from Ayton.
I think what you like most about Deandre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
The shot comes out. Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. The baseline J. Finney Smith's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Brown. And the layup is good off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Paul. Can't hit from the low block.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Doncic outside. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Brown with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Here's Dallas now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Doncic has got 22 points.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter and now 3 more since. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Paul can't get it to go.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Brown passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. 28 points for him. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complimentary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Paul for 3. And Booker, here we go. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Woohoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Porzingis sets a screen, and here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Three-point field goal.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Driving in. Three-pointer. Bridges misses. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Unloads. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Ayton passes to Paul. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Deandre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Brunson against Paul. Brunson passes to Kleba. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Booker. Knocked loose. Powell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Brunson. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Basket counts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly in capital.
32.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 guard. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Well, the Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor so far. Brunson passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Payne, pass to McGee. From deep, Johnson. Powell pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one drops.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Payne finds McGee. They're running. And here they go. Back to Bullock. Sinks that one from the post.
Assisted by.
And the Mavericks lead by 19. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne on the bounce. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got his first basket.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge. Boy, you take one look at Javale Mcgee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Payne on the bounce.
Dallas foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Cameron Payne at the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. For 3, Ntilikina misses. And Javale Mcgee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
It's tipped.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Tries again. Blocked again!
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ntilikina misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
This one for 3.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Back to Mcgee. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Kleber outside. Stolen by Payne. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's Nader off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Nader's got 5.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to Bullock. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And the call will go against Javale Mcgee. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Dallas shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Ntilikina. Kleber with it. Looking to end the drought. Sure, from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Pass to Shamet. The 3 ball. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Payne. From behind the arc. Knocked away. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The drive by Powell. Can't hit from in close. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Shamet. Drives to the hoop. And so it's Dallas looking in total control with his 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their deep.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Hardaway finds Doncic. From deep 3-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Booker. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Doncic outside. nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic just got 37.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Paul into the lane. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment. Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Crowder grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Bridges on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith. Bridges passes to Crowder. Off target from outside. Dallas has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Hardaway. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Back to Brown. Outside Finney Smith. Brown passes to Doncic. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Ayton, no good. The Mavericks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 40 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Lets it go. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bridges, and stolen by Porzingis. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. A nice shot by Doncic.
3-point field goal.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Booker, and it's rejected. They get it back. The Mavericks shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Brown passes to Doncic. From the arc. The Suns clear it. And stolen by Porzingis. Here we go, all alone. Deflected.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 48. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Can't connect. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the Alley, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Conley. For 3, Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Utah getting another chance here. O'Neal from long range. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert, and he converts the layup.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Off target from three-point range. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley feeling it out. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the baby hook. And here are the Suns now. Pass to Ayton. The dish to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I caught up with Phoenix's head coach. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high-wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Now here's Conley. Driving inside. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Paul passes to Ayton.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Ayton hits them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert finds Conley. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, he wasn't a burger chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Conley.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler, solid at creating for himself with his dribbling. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. Now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Suns.
Good on both.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Now, here's Mitchell. Six to shoot. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. There's the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Passes to Ayton. For 3, Booker. Back to Bridges. Paul from deep three-point land. Here's Mitchell. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the... It is one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the 3-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
Had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Ball outside to the paint. And it's Ayton missing. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Ball fires from way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 10. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gobert. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Booker.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Ayton. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Outside Conley. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 now.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this. When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. He takes it in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker the pass to Bridges. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Conley with it. Out guarded by Crowder. It's tipped. They get it back. Bogdanovich, an easy 2 points on the way. And the Jazz lead by 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happened at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Payne. Johnson is out there with Javale Mcgee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Nader into the 3, the small forward. Here's Oni. Over in the corner, Pascal. Pass to Oni. Whiteside with it. Working on Payne. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Suns trail by 16. Shamet the pass to McGee. Here's Payne. Here's Nader. Some solid defense from Gay. Jazz shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Shamet. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Driving the lane. And he banks in the lane.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that one's good, Shamet.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Oni. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gay misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Nader. Stolen by Gay. Whiteside with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. McGee with the block. They recover it. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Clarkson finds Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Shoots the three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Gay.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 18. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. But Trey knocks down the three ball. Shamet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Gay. From past the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Now, here's Clarkson. Launches it. Nader grabs the board. Shamet with it. He's against Gay. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. Johnson with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Shamet missing. Jazz leading by 13. It's Gay with the drive. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Payne passes to Shamet.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the
a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
You know, if you were to redo the 2018 NBA draft, I bet Landry Shamet would have been taken a lot higher than 26.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Suns haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Payne hits them both. Utah leading by 13. And here is Conley. From deep three-point range, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And so it's Utah looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
First team foul. Sun substitution.
On defense, Phoenix. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Conley with the 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. O'Neal against Bridges. Bogdanovich inside. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The drive by Paul. Bridges for 3. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Conley against Paul. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Conley with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 15. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
On the wing, Booker fires from deep. Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges kicks to Booker. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And so he hits both. Suns trail by 17. Booker in the corner. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Conley kicks to Gobert. Crowder against Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bridges for 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They led by as many as 18 points. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Into the lane. He kicks it to Gobert. A 3-ball. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 14. Bridges left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Hook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Conley on deep. Bridges with the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off. This one for 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so
Get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Mitchell.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Moses Brown is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Now here's Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And that one's good from Conley.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. Pass to Gobert. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. For 3, Hardaway. The shot no good. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
And here's Doncic outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you got to be ready to receive.
Conley on the attack. Fires from deep. With the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Conley drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Doncic launches from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah leading. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Here's Brown. And he paddles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Porzingis. They get it again. Brown kicks it out to Hardaway. Brown, a screen on Mitchell, and it's Hardaway on the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
There's the drive, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Outside Finney Smith. Porzingis sets a screen. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Doncic puts up a deep three, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the three. The shot, no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second.
Come on.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Conley passes to Gobert. Doncic against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Doncic finds Hardaway. On the wing, Finney Smith. Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Brown, a screen on Bogdanovich. Porzingis passes to Brown. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, defended by Hardaway. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And here's Doncic outside. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. They climb back. They've got to put forth more effort.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Conley on the attack. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A line change here for Utah. Brunson on the drive. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting the shots. Outstanding. And getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Back to Bullock. The rebound by Ingles. Clarkson finds Gay. Here's Honey. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
So that might be why their deficit is what it is right now. And so that brings the first. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Gay. Stolen by Ingles. They're running. Clarkson for 3. Whiteside down low. Powell covers. And the shot goes down. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Kleber, screen on Clarkson. He takes it in. Ntilikina misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Ntilikina. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Clarkson outside. And here's Gay. Shoots over Kleber. Kleber with a steal. Here's Bullock. Ingles defending. Down low. Here's Powell. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Clarkson attacking, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Kleber with a steal.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Clarkson. Kleber passes to Powell. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Bullock. Kleber with it. Ingles defending. Shot is good by Kleber.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Now Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Whiteside's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Kleber over Clarkson. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Gay. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Ntilikina. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Whiteside with a screen on Powell. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Gay against Kleber. Gay outside. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Brunson passes to Kleber.
Utah foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But it will go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
And here's Doncic outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails.
And so it's the Utah Jazz continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Utah's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Mitchell from deep 3-point range. Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Into the lane. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Conley on the attack. Right side Mitchell. Here's the three. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Doncic with the jam.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for him the rest of the way.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Conley. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Kicks it to Doncic. Driving inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
The shot by Conley, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time. It's Finney Smith with the drive. Porzingis for 3. Drills it from deep.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Outside Bogdanovic. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 on target from range. And the Jazz lead by 18.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Paul. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Here's Doncic. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Finney Smith with it. Now guarded by Booker. Porzingis misses. Brown with the steal. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Brown. Now here's Doncic. Brown passes to Doncic. From deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. The shot that time not on target. To the left wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Outside Finney Smith. Doncic passes to Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of Deandre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Brown. And he can't get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Deandre Ayton.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Crowder with it. Now Doncic defending. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, Doris, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Bridges outside. From deep. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis finds Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Finney Smith. 3-pointer. Crowder with a steal. He's got a clear path. On up the court. pulls it from the corner. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Brown, a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. And Booker pulls it down.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And it's stolen by Finney Smith. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Bridges lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. It's all knotted up.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but
all right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Hardaway's shot is good. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Booker for 3. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Porzingis. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Finney Smith. And there's the drive. Here's Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the foul called on Moses Brown. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Suns trailing. Paul finds Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Paul. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And the foul called on Moses Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
And stolen by Porzingis.
Doesn't fool anyone with that crossover. The D pokes it free as soon as the ball's exposed. Gotta be more careful.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Mavericks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Doncic. That one's wide left. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Ball can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
He gets it in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside, Brown. Doncic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. From downtown. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Doncic. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 13.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a...
And so it's Dallas. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Payne. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the Mavericks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Out to Powell. Inside. In transition, here they come. Payne with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The shot by Johnson, no good. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Payne, pass to McGee. Shoots over Powell. Back to Nader for 3. Here's McGee. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. A nice shot by McGee.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ntilikina misses. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Nader's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And the layup is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Lets it go from deep. Ntilikina misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot. Pretty.
And here's Payne outside. Mavericks with a rebound. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Ntilikina. Kleber with a screen. Ooh, McGee with the block. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Nader. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. He can't get that one to fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Back to Shamet. Over Brunson. Shamet, no good.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Kleber passes to Brunson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From about 16. Intercepted. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on in.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Javale Mcgee, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to McGee, shoots over Powell, misses in close.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Porzingis for 3. Brown, tipped back in for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And it's Paul off the drive. Brown with the steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The 3 from Ayton. He's off on that one. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis finds Brown. There's the triple. And Hardaway good for 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. On the take. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Hardaway. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
And it's Paul off the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Hits a three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside Hardaway to the inside. Stolen by Ayton. They're running. Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Booker can't get it to go. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Finney-Smith. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Back to Finney-Smith. Fires for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Bridges on the wing. And the Suns miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Both free throws good from Booker. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And Doncic launches from deep, and Ayton pulls it down. And Phoenix has possession, and stolen by Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. Shoots over Booker. Brown passes to Doncic. Stolen by Booker. Here's a three from Paul. Sends it home from three-point land.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might...
Jazz. Offense and defense, both key factors tonight. And the pair of Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert will provide it. They're ready to go as they make their final adjustments for their match. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Inside, Gobert with the block. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Paul passes to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. With the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stopped at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Booker in the corner. And so just over a minute and a half played. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And the pass to Mitchell. Goes up on the block. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Ball against Conley. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
O'Neal inside. He's against Bridges. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The drive by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now Utah, fast break. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Mitchell missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 8-point game. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The drive by Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 7. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Basket counts. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring. And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And here's Booker from the arc.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Let's go. Misses the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And it's Paul penetrating again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Then Bridges jams it in.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Crowder the pass to Paul. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Launches a 3. And they recover it. Here's Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 12. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Crowder finds Ayton. That shot off the mark. So Utah will take it the other way. It's tipped. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges attacking. And there it is for him. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Mitchell with it. He's got 10. Driving in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Crowder with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Utah leading by 15. Here's Mitchell, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Bridges. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Again, Mitchell missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
On the wing, Mitchell. Has to Gobert. Paul with the steal. Ayton wide open. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Suns keep it alive. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
I love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Mitchell gets to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. In the corner, O'Neal with just 3 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 10. Stolen by Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here he goes. The putback. Bogdanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The drive by Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And there's the drive. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Buries the long-range jumper. O'Neal's got 7 points in the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Paul. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne, and it's Nader into the small forward.
Good finish in transition by Joe Ingles. And on the other side, you have to make sure you get back and defend.
Now here's Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
First team foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. Gay scanning the floor. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
And it's Shamet missing. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Nader. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Gay outside. Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The drive by Clarkson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Oni. And that one is hammered home.
Assist from.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Payne, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Johnson's shot is off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. To the middle. Here's Oni. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Gay outside. From deep. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Whiteside with the explosiveness there, throwing it down.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
To the inside, stolen by McGee. Over to the left wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah leading by 15. Feeds to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
It's stolen by Johnson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And that one's good. Shamet.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead. As
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And McGee kicks to Nader. Back to McGee. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now O'Neal. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 16. Paul for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Puts it up from 17. Conley's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Assisted by.
And that's 11 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Paul. Here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. For three, Mitchell. Bridges with the board.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Crowder with the steal. Ayton finds Paul.
Get there.
Stolen by Conley. Inside. It's deflected. And Utah turns it over again.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Over Paul. Ayton against Gobert. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the defensive effort.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most excited of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
At the line for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from Booker. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Conley against Paul. There's 37 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Misses off the left iron. Paul for 3. It's good from long range.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end of the game.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was...